Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is good, y'all?
Yes. What's going on, people?
We is back, man. What you talking about? Episode 3 for your minds. Now, if you're not tuned into the channel, y'all already know the usual lingo, but I'm going to say it anyway. Subscribe, like, leave a comment so we know who you is, give you a shout out. But if you don't want to leave no comment, just leave a like so we know you was here. You know what I'm saying?
And share it.
You know what I'm saying?
If you want to be generous.
Yeah, if you want to be extra generous, just go ahead and share it, man.
Or if you don't want to play it, just share it.
Yeah, just share it.
It's easy.
Share it with somebody.
It's easy.
You know what I'm saying?
It's one button. It says share.
It's easy as warming up apple pie in a microwave. But y'all, today now, and what we talking about? We talking about PPP Dummies, man. Talking about all these people that keep getting caught with this PPP scheme, and all these idiots out here that ain't figured out by now that the government has electronic trackings on their money. You know what I'm saying? Not like physical ones, because a lot of y'all will take that and turn that into a government conspiracy. No, they actually have a paper trail electronically on their money, so they know where it's going, they know what it's being used for, or they are giving to you or entrusting you to use it for what they are giving it for, or what you asked for, and things of that nature. Now, a lot of these PPP dummies has been getting caught because, for one, a lot of them don't have businesses. A lot of them just got a hobby and saying that that's their business, but they don't have no employees. They don't have no, I think it's EIN numbers, employee numbers, and all that good stuff. They don't have none of that. No payroll information.
Nothing.
They don't have anything of that nature.
Nothing. Not one bit.
They just basically out here like, yo, my Uncle June cook on the corner of somewhere, and we say it's a business, so I'm gonna use my Uncle Junior business or his barbecue as a business. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we gonna do. No, that's how people was getting swiped up like Amex cards. Y'all out here tripping, man. Y'all PPP dummies. Y'all got to understand one thing. If you gonna do something, check the ins and the outs. Don't just check the ins thinking you ain't gonna need a way out. Man, yeah, right. A lot of these cats, like the one dude down here in Florida, it was actually 3 of them. They got caught in a scheme. This dude didn't have no job. None of that. He decided to post on social media. But I think it was, what they say, it was $2 million. But he had at least 100,000 or 200,000 doing like the money phone thing. So everybody looked at everybody that knew him kind of was like, man, this dude ain't even got no job. How the hell he flashing all that money in cars like that, and he ain't got not a job.
Yeah.
Man, FBI, man, whoever looked into it.
You talking about that one guy from motherfucking Africa?
No. This dude wasn't from Africa. This dude was from here. He was down here in Florida. It was 3 of them. It was 2 dudes and a girl. Yeah, and they was running a Ponzi scheme. And they said they had a business. They was getting them PPP loans that equaled up to like $2 million. They all had a nice chunk of money. Dude decided to take his money. He decided to cash out either a rental or a car. He got the money phone. He did the little money phone thing. Got all the little money. Did the money phone thing. Posed on Instagram. Next thing you know, people that knew him, of course, you know, it's some people that really didn't like him. So they looked at that and was like, this dude right here is straight up flexing. He ain't got no job. He don't own no business. So they reported him to the authorities, and lo and behold, snatch, just like that.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Done deal for him. And you already know, they found out who the other 2 culprits was, because I'm telling, but
it's not a good thing to say, but it's the right thing to say, because it is involving the culture. You do what you do. Keep it out these motherfucking people's way, man. Don't, shit, for the love of God, just don't blast it on the goddamn internet. Yeah. And listen, our ancestors ain't teach us how to floss. No. That's a new thing that was never taught to us.
Yeah, that wasn't taught to us.
And that's some other shit, you know, saying we was never taught how to do that.
Yeah.
That's just shit. You floss because you're color. You know what I'm saying? That's what you are. You're flossing already because that's who God made you to be.
Yeah, you being flashy.
Yeah, you shit. Now you overstepping your boundaries. Shit. If you lead a horse to the water and the horse don't drink, then let it be. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to tell you. But at the same time, geez, my guys, hey, you get that good money however you get it, and keep it off the internet, man. Be safe out here.
Yeah, if you're gonna get all that money and do all that, just low key, get yourself a business.
A legit one.
Yeah. Go cash out you a LLC. Go get you a building. Go get you your cousin, your brother, your mom if you want to. Get EIN numbers, which is basically numbers that are taxable. They basically can trace it back to the person, and they can get their taxes off of that EIN number. You know what I'm saying? So the employer themselves don't have to pay the taxes for you. That's been established basically back when business got started. That was established. But yeah, if you get yourself an EIN number, go ahead and you can sell pictures on the street corner all day. Nobody can tell you what type of business to run, but you will have official business, and you will also have something legit.
Exactly.
And you won't be getting snatched up by the FBI because your goof eye just decided you want to go.
Oh no, because they think an EIN number is actually something incorporated with a business. You guys are fucking ridiculous. That shit kills me. All that shit kills me.
Yeah.
The simple fact that they just know that they got a business and it's not a legit one, but they fake. You know that's cool. But at the same time, if you're gonna fake the front, at least do your research.
Yeah, research. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna try to scheme, be more clever than the people you trying to scheme.
And we're not condoning this at all.
No, not at all.
We're not.
I'm not condoning nobody to go out and do
none of this shit. But goddamn, we just being real with this shit.
Yeah, I'm just being real. If you're going to do it, be more careful while doing it. But if you're not going to do it, just don't do it. If you want to be super extra careful, don't do it. Just don't do it at all. But if you don't care, you want to pop off the top, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do your thing.
Call the goddamn, what's it called? Call Benjamin Franklin. That's what we're going to call it. Oh, he call him Benjamin Franklin. That's what happened.
Go ahead and call Franklin and try to get that money out of him.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You got him on fucking first dive.
Hell yeah, Uncle Sam ain't playing about his. When you take from Uncle Sam come on back and holler at you, because Uncle Sam like, nah, bro, you finna quit playing with us. You're not finna use our name. You ain't finna throw no dirt on it, you know, because you can only say so much. You can say, you got freedom of speech, so you can say certain things about the government. But once you start threatening bodily harm to them and start saying that you're going to do something to kind of...
Once you post a threat, it's done deal.
Yeah. If you saying something to mess up the flow of what's going on, they're going to hit you then. But most of them ages that hear that shit, they just be like, man.
But listen, that's most retarded people. I can't say that. Excuse me. Scratch that. I'm not saying retarded. I mean, that's just the same people that are not really intelligent. You know what I'm saying? They're book smart. And they're trying to, you know, use that analogy or that strategy or that doctrine what we always taught. That's books.
Yeah.
Oh, you go to school, it's just straight books. You know what I'm saying? But you can't apply that with everyday life in the streets because it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
And schools don't teach you street life.
No, they don't. No, school will not tell you if the local drug dealer come up to you and say, hey, bro, you want this pack right here? They'll tell you taking drugs is bad. So you morally think, okay, I'm not supposed to do this. So that's a plus right there. But also, if you starving, you know, people starving, and that man say, yo, here's an opportunity to make a whole bunch of cash really quick. Now go out and do it. Of course, anybody with common knowledge and in that situation is going to do it, especially if you are like us and you from situations like that. Mm-hmm. So, you know, when I was young, a couple people came to me with some PPP type of things, like before it even became a thing. Right now,
that shit's so old. Yeah, that shit's so old. But
back in the day, it was easier because it was less computers to track.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? There was more human hands and everything, and it wasn't computerized. Nowadays, it's computerized and they got electronic tracking on their money. So they know where it's going. They know how it's being spent. If they want to, them fuckers can put microchip and cameras all in money. But that's too expensive. And that's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb because there's not enough people, even though it sounds crazy, but it's not enough people in the world that do enough heinous crimes. It's a lot of heinous crime being done. Don't get me wrong. But it's not so much that they have to start implanting chips inside the computer chips inside the money. They can do it like on the street.
Oh, they already did that.
Yeah.
That's too late. That's too late.
But it's too expensive. It's way too expensive.
Oh, they got the money. They got the money to do that.
Yeah, but not the time or the technology to.
But that's already been done.
Yeah, but if it was done, it couldn't have been sustained because
look at the $100 bill.
It's too much resource. Yeah, that's really because they done switched up the money. So now,
what's going to be the currency next year? Everything is a human touch, bro. So they already got everybody's fingerprints. Trust me when I tell you this, and I'm talking too much, bro. These people about to be listening to this conversation right now. You got ones that know and you got ones that don't know, and a lot of us, like you and me, we look at it with the third eye, like, but when the sun rises, because they want you to say at the end of the day, there's no end of the day till you die. So I don't predict that in my life. So I always say when the sun rises.
Yeah.
Because sometimes out the week, whatever we call a week, I stay up until 3 days and then I go to sleep, or I decide to take what they call a rest.
Yes. Yes. Rest. What it is. Yeah, y'all PPP loan folks, man.
Yeah.
So we don't jump too far off subject. With the PPP loans, we saying is just if you got a business, good idea. If you really trying to get yourself up off the ground and the government say, hey, we'll help you a little bit, go ahead and do it the right way and be fruitful with it.
Yeah, you know
what
I'm saying?
If y'all cats out here trying to use Ray business, or
let's call it what it is.
Yeah,
being selfish.
Yeah, if y'all out here trying to trick the system or trick computers or whatever, however y'all delegate, y'all out here trying to do that, at least research fully. At least know.
Research a lot because they're gonna have to meet the piper.
Yeah, and when and this is federal charges. You're not gonna go to like state prison, or then you'll go to federal prison. You ain't gonna go where all the hard knocks is. You ain't gonna go to where people will stab you in your throat. You might.
We all know that.
I don't know nothing about no federal prison.
I don't know nothing about federal prison.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know about it, but I don't know firsthand.
They can hit you with whatever the fuck they want to hit you with.
Exactly. Jail, I know all about jail. I've been there before and all that
that's
shit.
That's a nice place to stay at and calm you down for a long ass time.
Oh, man, that's the perfect place to tell you. That's the perfect place to humble you if you're smart enough.
Yeah, pretty much.
Most of them PPP loan people going to be there getting humble.
Excuse me, I got to knock on wood because hey, listen. I'm not going to say never. I'm going to say ever.
Yeah.
Even fall in line to even think about putting myself in a predicament, even on the PPP loan. Now listen up, people. Like, I even put up my ID and the IRS called me quickly. Hey, somebody's trying to
get you.
And I said, no, that's me, because I wanted to make sure that y'all's on point. They was like, seriously? And I had to forfeit everything. And guess what? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
They don't play around about that shit. I'm telling you.
And I think I'm getting my stimulus check tomorrow or the day before or tomorrow after that, because they didn't know where the fuck I was at. But for real, sometimes you gotta clock in. You feel me, people?
You gotta do something, Brad. Yeah, not even clock in with you. They know where you are. It's just you don't do enough for them to actually care.
That's what it is. Because all I do is stay out the light. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you got to do. If you can stay out the light, what I'm trying to tell these PPP idiots, these PPP dummies, man, I'm trying to tell them that I'm not encouraging you to do nothing in the dark. But man, if you gonna be on the edge and do something edgy and dark,
and waste time. Yeah.
Just be smart about it. I mean,
think it through. It
don't cost nothing to be smart about nothing. It don't cost nothing to think nothing through. I swear it don't cost not one red cent to just think about shit that you gonna do. Especially when it comes to the government and defrauding them, because that's what it's called, defrauding the government. And that's a federal crime.
Them motherfuckers for to send the federales. They ain't gonna send local help.
No,
they're gonna send the federales.
No, the police can't even help you in that case because the FBI is coming. The Federal Bureau of Investigations. They deal with anything that has to do with money.
They call them squad. They call the people, bro.
They have a lot to do with things that get covering with money, human trafficking, stuff like that. CIA is basically like for terrorism and people that are trying to just mess up the whole United States as a whole. FBI, they're looking for the people that's inside of our country that's trying to tear, that's trying to do like the money schemes, the mass murders, the kids, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Child trafficking and all of that. They looking for that.
Yeah. But please, guys, please, hey, like we said before, we don't condone nothing like that.
None of that.
We don't. We really don't. We live that life. And that's not the life that you want to choose.
No.
Honestly, taken from both of us, it's better to go like legit than hell. And put it this way, I'd rather sell oranges with an occupational license in the middle of the streets than to get caught in the middle of the streets with some drugs. Different charges.
Exactly.
And understand what I just said, because that's deep. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I put it this way: slow money is better than fast money.
Sure is, man. Sure is. So y'all PPP dummies, man. What y'all need to do is y'all need to sit down, get y'all some blunts and beers, because that's the slogan. Y'all thought we forgot? Nope. We're gonna throw it in there. I'm gonna make sure I throw it in there at least one podcast. You know, every podcast. We're going to throw that all blunts and beer up in there. Y'all comment blunts and beers. If y'all, hopefully y'all done made it to the end with us. And hopefully y'all listening to this to the end with us. If not, then understandable.
That's great.
It's understandable. Just listen to the first couple parts and then come back. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, PPP dummies, this is the wrap up. Y'all idiots, stop going out there saying that y'all got businesses and y'all don't have businesses and getting all this money from the government. Because now, not only is the government getting that money back, but you owe the government even more money now.
You can't leave nothing for the seeds.
It's called restitution, you idiot. So all you cats out here that's PPP scheming, nah, bruh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Shout out to my nigga Tay, man. I told him I was gonna shout him out on the podcast. It's all the way down the line, but I throw something in the editing for him just to let him know. I ain't got his Instagram, but I'm gonna get his Instagram and I'm gonna put his Instagrams in when I final edit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So y'all already know what it is, man.
Yep.
Thank y'all for joining us for another episode of What You Talking About. I'm your host, Top Dot Man.
This Gabe, you already know, aka Learbag 3000. Look out for Panda Nation Studio.
Y'all
the one with the green monkey. With flames on it, baby.
Green monkey with the flames on them. But yeah, with that being said, blunts and beers, we out of here. Yes, sir.